Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Paul Lamont Stevens. I'm here today just to let everybody know that does not know. Um, I have bipolar disorder. I've had it diagnosed for about 3 to 4 years. When I started off with the diagnosis, I was having a lot of episodes, like many episodes, of just me not being myself, me just being really aggressive in my words, and just not really being able to function in a normal way. So my family was worried about me, and they put me into programs, many programs, behavioral health programs, psychiatric departments, uh, therapists, and taking medicines that actually allowed me to gain weight. Like, I was big, guys. I mean, I'm a big guy, but I was like 250 pounds. Now I'm like 220, so I lost that 30 pounds. But it's been a journey. And in those episodes, I wasn't really nice to my family and friends, people that I knew and that were close to me. And it wasn't because I wanted to be mean. It was just because, I was struggling with getting my medicines right, getting my self balanced, and everything together. So, yeah, it's just stuff that if you do have it, bipolar disorder, that you can understand, that people don't understand that you're still a human being at the same time. You still feel emotions. You still feel sad and happy and mad and glad and angry, and you're still a human being. You're not an alien, or just some species that we don't understand. You just have, just like somebody has the flu, you have bipolar disorder. It's a disease. It's something that you know is not. It's a sickness, basically, but it's within the mind. Um, I haven't had an episode in almost 2 years, 3 years actually. So thank you God. Thanks to God for that. Medicine I've been taking, Abilify, is the only medicine I take at once a month, and it's an injection. I chose to do an injection so I don't forget, to take my pills. But yeah. So it's been a journey. Uh, I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about other people, how to treat them, how to read people that quote unquote don't have a diagnosis. Um, but it's it has opened my eyes, um, to see, like, this life is so much bigger than people think it out to be. Um, and in your mind, you can explore so much with just reading or watching a movie, or just writing a song, or drawing, or just thinking about things. Like, you can really learn a lot about yourself through the arts. I've taken it, and just reading, and just exploring who you are. And once I got to a point where I'm like, I've accepted the bipolar disorder. I said, when I was ready, I was gonna make a video. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm gonna make a video on my YouTube page, and I was gonna share it, and whatever happens, happens. But just to share a couple things. I'm a singer. I write songs. Um, I mime in church, or anywhere that needs a positive message, to be portrayed through dance. I mime. Uh, what else do I do? I encourage people. I won't say I preach, but I'll say I give an encouraging word to people. I see myself as a mentor, as a person to go to for advice. Do I always follow my own advice? Probably not. But most people that give advice, I think, are those type of people that don't follow their own advice. But that doesn't mean don't listen to them, because yeah, if it's good advice, it's good advice. But yeah, so I work out a lot. I'm cutting down my weight. Told you I was at 220 now, 220 something, and I'm trying to get to 200. I'm going to get to 200. I'm watching what I eat. I do snack a lot, but I'm about to cut out on meats, a lot of meats. I'm about to just eat only chicken, and I'm gonna cook my meals mostly just to, because it's healthier, you know. And yeah, just cutting down, trying just slowly on my journey of getting my life back. I'm balanced, and with the medicines and in my equilibrium, everything is balanced. So now it's all about action and applying to get my life back. Because I used to be ripped. I actually put up a picture to show how cut I was. I was a captain of a football team, when I was in high school, and I had one of the best bodies, I think. And it's just, you never know what life brings you, so you always got to be prepared. And the way I was prepared was through knowing Jesus Christ, not knowing church, not knowing religion, but knowing Jesus Christ. And that was my relationship with Jesus, was how I was prepared for whatever what happened to me. And since we're on that note, what happened to me in 2013, I was in a fire. I didn't get burned or anything, but I was in a fire, and I was on the second floor about to go to sleep when I heard the smoke detector go off, and I just looked downstairs, and a whole cloud of black smoke just entered my system. And at the moment, I didn't think anything of it. The fire truck came. I left through the window down the ladder, and they told me, "Do you need to go to the hospital?" I was like, "No, I feel fine. Just want to go home and see my mom, go see where my mother was." And from that day on, I started having little episodes of me just like saying things that didn't make sense, or doing things that was not in my nature of Paul, or just really out of whack, just not really normal for me. And people noticed it, and they was like, "Wow, what's going on with Paul? What's going on with Paul? That's not like him." So I was checked into the Norwalk Hospital when I was in Norwalk, because that's where it happened. I went to the Milford Hospital, behavioral health, Middletown. I've been, to a lot of behavioral health, mental health facilities, and I learned a lot about that. I guess practice too, like with talking to different patients that when I was a patient, just learning like how they thought, and it's really interesting. People come from there. I met rich people. I met poor people. I met people where I met, but they all needed help. So I wrote a song, and it's called "From All of My Experiences I've Had," and it's bottled up in this song called "The Journey." And the first line says, "Never knew life would take me this far, into this pain, this headache, these scars. But now that I'm here, there's one place to go. Out of the ashes, a phoenix shall grow." So it's basically speaking like I didn't know life was gonna bring me where it brought me, and now I have scars to tell my story. And now there's one place to go, and that's up, and that's forward, and in life. And the phoenix that reminded me of the fire that I had, and it like awakened me, in my mind. So to do things that are positive, to share my story. So this is me sharing my story. I hope it helps somebody to know that you can live with a disability, with one arm, with bipolar, with anything. There's people that do it all the time. You just have to want it for yourself. And you have to strive to be better every day. Yeah, there may be times you might be lazy, or you might think about, your disease or your handy capability, but don't let that overtake you. Don't let that stop you, because you are more than what that is. That's just a part of you. That's not who you are as a whole. It's just as simple as telling like a overweight person, "Oh, I'm fat." No, 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 no. You're not fat. You have fat on you, but that's not who you are. Um, that's just not who you are. So I don't believe when people say, "Oh, you're a bipolar. You're a bipolar." No, I have bipolar. I'm not bipolar. I will never claim that. It's just something that I. It's like brushing my teeth. I take my medicine just like I brush my teeth. You know, and yeah. So I'm just here to start my journey of YouTube. Uh, Bringing up some videos of me singing, probably, and playing music, playing video games, dancing, whatever you at concerts, wherever I go. I just want to share my life with whoever wants to see it, and I hope you're encouraged to live your own life. So I'm out. It's Paul Lamont Stevens, aka Lamont Stevens, aka Mushka. So yeah, and love y'all. See y'all next time. Peace.